Welcome to a Plan With Me video for the month of February. I honestly can't believe how fast January went, and I know that sounds a little funny because January is possibly always feels like the longest month for me. I'm going to start here with reviewing how my January went. I did a January Plan With Me last month, and it really helped me to use each and every day efficiently. I set up my vision board for the full year in that video. Please go check it out. It is linked up above. But in order to review, I want to look at these questions here. Okay, so it's time to reflect. What went really well for me is the fact that I was consistent, which is my word of the year. I'm sharing more of this over on my personal YouTube page with my family and my husband.
Today we're talking about our word of the year for 2020.
So if you want a longer video on that, I'm going to link it up above and in the description box as well. But because I stayed so consistent, I was able to get 23 workouts in losing about 2 pounds. You can watch the other video I'm making on my weight loss journey, and that's going to be posted over at the Goody Life as well. Some other personal things that I was able to get done was trying new restaurants with my husband, trying to remember my dreams. I'm doing more dream work and reading a book around that for fun, which was really great this month. I also was able to help a fellow colleague out, I guess more on the work side. I did take on 2 more social workers that are school social workers in my district, and I'm going to help them reach their clinical license. So I'm really excited about that. I took a personal day off of work to have a date day with my husband, and that went really well. And more on the personal note, I'm just trying to eat a lot cleaner. Again, over on my personal page and vlog, I will be sharing how I shop, what I'm doing to lose that weight with my husband. We're just on a mission this month to stay more consistent around our workouts and around better eating as we get older. Let's talk about the things that could have gone better for me. I got 2 meditations in this month, but I did forget to track those. But I do want to get more consistent with my meditation. That means I want to be able to do it at least once a month. Don't want to overwhelm myself, but I want to start doing that much better. As I'm reflecting on this, I realize that I have a fitness book that I checked out from the library, so I may want to get a meditation book as well. So I'm gonna maybe do another library visit this month. I also want to do much better at family activities. I was not able to get family time in as much as I wanted to in January. And I do, on the work side, I do want to be more visible. I got a few more campuses that I need to visit this year, and so I want to be more visible on those campuses. What went well for me as far as work was I started sending birthday texts to my students, and that was really special. It went really well, so I want to continue to do that as well. Next reflection is 3 lessons that I learned this month. One was that leadership is more than just a role. It's actually making an impact on others, and you can be in any role to do that. I took a leadership training coming back into work, and it went better than I thought. I also learned that voicing your opinion is important, or you may be seen as being okay with what's going on or being compliant to a situation. So it's really important to stay congruent to your own morals and your own values. It's something I'm going to really challenge myself to do more of and use my voice more of, particularly at work. I also learned, and this was through a really cool Instagram live chat of a business mentor that I follow, that when you compare yourself, you're really just limiting yourself. One of my favorite reflection questions is the favorite memory question here. And the funniest one for me is on our date day, I was able to make my husband laugh so hard that he started crying. I love making him laugh. It doesn't happen too often. He's the one more so making me laugh, but this one was a big win for me. Another favorite memory was watching just my son. He's 12 years old. He grew into his new favorite sport, which is basketball. And so I'm learning all the rules to basketball. I'm more of a baseball girl, but I've had so much fun watching his growth and watching him just take and own new hobbies for himself. It's really motivating, actually. I want to try to get some hobbies of my own. He also got his braces off, and these are more things that I will be sharing on my personal YouTube channel. My little one got straight A's. He's in 2nd grade, and he also told me I could be a shirt designer after seeing my 100-day shirt that I made for him in January. I also just really love watching my kids and seeing how excited they get when they see the YouTube vlogs that we put over at the Goody Life, our family channel. They just get so excited, seriously like unlocking hidden memories for them. So I'm going to keep doing that. And some real quick work memories. I had a student, a teen mom, let me know she was accepted into UTSA, so that was really exciting. And getting new clients this month was really fun. They kind of appreciate my therapy style, and that's just fun memories that I will definitely continue to reflect upon. Now I'm going to take you over into my YouTube studio to kind of reflect on my favorite content made. I think one of my favorite videos was actually the plan with me that we did to start off the year. It really grounded me and prepared me for this space. Go figure. I tend to plan weekly, but doing these videos has helped me to plan for the whole month. Is really not a bad habit to keep on going. So I'm definitely going to do that. Now I'm headed over to Instagram. I have content over here. Hope you're following. I do share my daily life over there. And this was one of my favorite reels I made, which was the 4%, kind of more sharing my roots, my identity as a first generation Latina, and just really celebrating that fact. I want to do that more over in my content. Okay, so we are done reflecting on January. The fun part is just checking off everything that I was able to complete this month, which was quite a lot. I recorded some videos, not as much as I wanted to, so that's going to definitely go on to the what I could have done better. I want to batch record my videos and produce even more original content. And then here is kind of the stuff I didn't quite get to. So I'm going to start a new list for February. This is on the Reminders app. And reflecting down, I'm going to bring over these questions here and start reflecting on setting some goals for this month. I didn't set any goals in January, and I really want to push myself to do something. I'm not too sure what yet, but it'll come to me. Meditation is definitely a habit I need to get better at. This is more on the personal note. A fun book read for this month will be Braiding Sweetgrass. I started this over the summer of 2020, and it was just so grounding to me, so I want to finish that book up. Some more things that I plan on getting done this month is making Valentine's with my little one, and this is a whole ordeal. We put on some fun Disney movies and get some snacks and write Valentine's for his whole class. I'm excited this month about going to Kalahari. I'm going to get a 4-day weekend. That is an indoor water park in Round Rock. I'm going to link our vlog here in the video up above. You can click to watch that. Super fun place to be, especially when it's cold outside and you're like so over the cold winter weather. I also want to start practicing baseball. We signed Gabriel up for baseball last month, and we want to start practicing with him, get him into the batting cages, and myself as well. On the work side, I do have a clothing closet that I open every month, so I'm putting that on my calendar already. I'm going to also schedule a pickup to Goodwill to donate some clothes that we are not going to be able to give away this month, and I need to renew my license in March. So that's something I'm putting on my to-do list because there's some trainings and I think fingerprints that I have to get done. And I'm going to add my library date on here to grab my books and hopefully keep on top of my goals with meditation. So I'm going to grab a book on that. I'm going to pull up my district calendar, the school calendar, and make sure I have those days off and staff dates in. And now I can kind of review my list. One big thing that I haven't put on here is it is my brother's birthday this month. His birthday is on the 8th, and so don't want to forget to buy him a gift. Okay, I keep a cycle synced calendar. This is super crucial in my planning. I'm not sure if you know about this. And again, if you have questions about planning around your cycle, this might be TMI for some people, but it's really helped me to get everything done and not push myself in weeks and moments that I should be really resting and slowing down. In fact, that's one of my goals I've realized in kind of looking through the month. I really want to slow down and take time to love the people in my presence. Those are the people right in front of me. This happens naturally at work when I'm really in the moment and mindfully being in front of someone and listening, but it kind of slips away around colleagues, around family. So I really, really want to practice on slowing down and being in the moment. Okay, there are a few more parts of these prepping for February for the next month, and that's reviewing the 3 things I'm excited for, which I've mentioned already: the road trip to Kalahari, the indoor water park in Round Rock, Texas. Lastly, I want to write a quick affirmation for the month. So I'm heading over back to a post that I did, I think this was back in 2020, 3 years ago, if you can believe that. And these little factors here in writing an affirmation, there is a good and a bad way to write affirmations. And after learning this through one of the books I was reading, I just realized that I'm not going to just take random affirmations off the internet unless they follow these rules. They're very crucial and they're here. So if you want a full video on how I write affirmations, how you can write your own affirmations, let me know. And let me know what you're affirming this month for a brand new month. What affirmation, if you've thought of one already, do you have for the month? Mine is going to be around consistency. So every day I am choosing to be consistent rather than perfect. And this is in line again with my word for the year. I'm about to now plug in this giant to-do list. And I mentioned my cycle synced calendar a little bit earlier. I want to challenge myself to run at least twice a month. And I want to do this in times that my body is going to be physically ready and able and eager to do this. That is going to be during the follicular phase when my energy is rising. So sometime in this week coming up, and then possibly during the ovulation. But I don't know if I can do back to back. So I'm going to try to get this one as my energy is starting to build back up, get my body moving again. This is looking like it'll be the last Sunday of the month. For me, making a to-do list on the side and then plugging it in ensures that everything gets done. And with my monthly view here on the side, stops me from overdoing and promising to do way too much. Sometimes we think we have more time than we actually do. And with a month like February, you can already see it's a shorter month. We knew that already. So it's really important to get very mindful about what you're doing each and every day. things like practicing the more personal and family life things do tend to slip through the cracks. I realized this last year. And whenever we feel like the year just flies by, oftentimes it's because we are not utilizing all of our moments in the right way. So for me, since I'm prioritizing family time and building bonds with my children, that means taking them to different experiences, right? Like batting cages, practicing baseball. So I want to make sure those things are in there each and every week to get them into a routine as well. On the work side, I am planning a big field trip in April with my teen parents, so I need to secure funding for that. I'm thinking I will probably start this discussion early in the month and then follow up on the staff workday, which is in another week or two. I'm scheduling the Goodwill pickup I mentioned earlier, and this is great to do once a month, or then my clothing closet gets very, very messy, which my supervisor is not fond of course. And let me see, what else do I have on here? So I'm looking for an area to add in a library date or a date to go to the bookstore. You can see here that my after work hours get filled up pretty quickly between supervision and my running that I'm planning on doing, baseball practice. So it's looking like library day will be on Monday. I want to make sure I put in there the Super Bowl weekend, which is something I was excited for this month. So that's going to be in there so I don't forget and doesn't slip up on me. And my clothing closet date was already pre-planned in there in my work calendar. So I'm just bringing that over into my full calendar. And then here we go. This is what February is looking like. I'm going to color code it just for fun, just so I don't get too overwhelmed. This also just helps me, I guess, my type A. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one that likes color coding things. I really hope that you enjoyed this plan with me for the month of February. If you did find this helpful, please give me a like and follow for even more plan with me's throughout the year. Until next time, I'm wishing you social work success. Bye-bye.